Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. It's Week 6 of the NFL.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led, of course, by their second-year quarterback from LSU, Joe Burrow. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Now it's Burrow. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Joe Burrow in year number 2, moving around pretty good considering the seriousness of his injury last year. If you're a defensive coordinator here, what are you trying to do to slow Joe Burrow down?
I think you want him to be in rhythm. I think you want him to be on time. And normally you want to take that away from a quarterback, make him hold it a little bit longer. But when he has a chance to maneuver around the pocket, sometimes get out of it, big plays result. I want him throwing the ball on time and then tackling the receivers so there's no extra yardage.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 14 carries, 121 yards, and a touchdown. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
He's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes a leading rusher.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again to Henry. About 3 yards there to the 27. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? Helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They moved the ball well on their opening drive.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. 7 yards, the pickup there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vick. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. On play action, Vick. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Vick now from the 50. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Draw play. This is Henry. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Burrow will throw. Robert Quinn, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken at the 46. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. It's a play fake. Now Vick. Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here, Sternberger. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
I know at times today's NFL sure feels like everything's about the guy throwing the football. But when you got a guy who can run it and move it and gain this type of yardage, you'll take him each and every time.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. So here's Vick following the interception. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 2nd and 2. Vick goes play action. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Vick. Flush to his right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now a give right side. McQueen, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On 3rd down, Vick. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The numbers for him from a week ago, 16 carries, 87 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team.
Sanders got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to lead to a third down. Now Burrow. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Nifty move. Again with a juke. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give, right side. McQueen, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Vic now. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Vic. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. McQueen, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Vic readies to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And we've got a penalty marker down here as he's able to get this only to the 20-yard line. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's a 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Henry, and not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. The Titans on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's taken inside his own 40. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. McQueen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now here's Vick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Vick to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action now, Vick. Flushed out right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now it's 2nd and 9. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Now it's Wilson. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Vick. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Rashawn Gary with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A spin. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Back to throw. Vick. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of Steve,
and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Under pressure, they got him again. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now Burrow on first down. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On second and very short. Burrow caught by the tight end Ertz. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A check down here for Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll run on the draw. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Second down and 6 now from the 42. They'll keep it on the ground. McQueen, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Third and short yardage, Vick. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about 3 yards or so, as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Vick. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second down now. McQueen, and the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
One thing I do know that offensive linemen like, they like a guy who's carrying the ball that will take what is blocked. Not try and create a big play and maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
On first down, McQueen. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, Vick shoves him aside. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. To throw, Vick. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Linval Joseph able to record his 5th sack of the season. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Bills to take over. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll run on 1st down. McQueen. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Vick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. Back to throw. Vick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Four yards remain for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Vick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Jay Sternberger, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off as you...
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And Vic's throw there incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henry. And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. McQueen, and a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Vic, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
On first down, McQueen, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Vick firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Vick. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. To throw. Vick, and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 49. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The return man, Wilson. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Vick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Vick. Wide open receiver complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Again, it's Vick. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 21. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Vick, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, McQueen. They showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. This is caught by Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Burrow. Caught left side, Williams. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it a 2nd down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. To throw, Burrow. That thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They'll run on 1st down. McQueen. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Face mask. Defense. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And they take a knee. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense.